Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with another raw and wiggling episode in our playthrough of The Outer Worlds 2. Before I get started, a quick word of thanks to all the new subscribers we've gotten over the last few days and weeks. Your addition to our group has allowed us to reach our goal of 100 subscribers, so thank everybody who has subscribed and helped us out to reach that. So if you're new to the channel, or you've been here before and have not, please go ahead and subscribe. It will still help me out immensely. And do me a favor, crush that like button and extend that favor to all the other channels you visit, because subscriptions, likes, and comments are the lifeblood of any channel. So let me know what's going on with you. What game are you playing? What are you looking forward to? Are you doing The Outer Worlds 2? And if you are, do you enjoy it? And what build are you rocking? Alright, so we have Half-Truths in Advertising. This is still part of Inez's companion quest. And came back on the ship and she wants to talk.
We got the intel we need, Commander. The undisputed claims our destination. If we find this Willard and convince him to use this grafting research for folks' betterment, well then, all this hurt we've seen will have counted for something. Been doing some thinking about what happened in the lab. I went there to kill that man for what he did to Ortiz, and instead let him walk away with his research. Didn't realize till I saw the lab what a fool I was. All for thinking that company folk gave a damn about each other. Even so, I still reckon we got a real shot of making things better. Auntie's choice can't be trusted on their own with this research, that's clear. But if someone like me were to guide them, maybe they can be shaped into what I thought they were. If they could actually help folk like they claimed they would when they liberated Tau Ceti, it'd make life better for anyone. Elsewise, there'll only be more victims in their wake. Ain't just saying that, are you? Ortiz sent me a message because he knew I would take action, that I'd remedy the betrayal both of us faced. If he were here now, he'd understand, I think. Are you with me? Thanks, Commander. Maybe this is what folk mean by the architects setting things in motion. If I hadn't broken my contract, I wouldn't be here. Maybe proving myself was never the intention. Maybe this is what I was meant to do. Let's just see what Willard's got to say, all right?
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon.
Right.
And not because we worship this, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the protectorate decide what the subjects get, through your decisions as consumers.
Employ. What? $20 to bring a new product to market. We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through art artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable...
Ugh. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Okay, why is she even saying that? And we've already watched it. That's just goofy. That's a bug.
That's sweeter with Auntie's Choice.
Spectrum leaving.
Item.
Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
Positive bit flow. Our portfolio is diverse.
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue and upper GI tract.
Straight underperforms.
Exclusively at the bottom runner. We put the toxic in intoxication.
Only division that earns us less when they work more. Ease off the
Commendations on so successfully climbing the corporate rungs. Everything seems to be going according to plan. I've even heard titterings that Auntie has taken notice. When you meet with Auntie, be accommodating but also bold. Raise the issue with her if she doesn't raise it first. Performing more labor for Auntie's Choice will inevitably bring our fair corporation into further conflict with the Order. So we only have one shot at this. Make it count. How enigmatic. I'd offer you luck, but I trust you have the skills to not require it.
If you have business here, don't let me keep you.
I bet I could use a what do you call it? A smoke bomb.
It's high time one of you scientist types responded to my calling cards. The position's been open for more than 2 days, and already productivity is tanked by 149.4%. You want the role, it's yours, but I'm not budging on those hourly rates.
Let me guess. You're backfilling Rasmussen's position? Or all the scientists who work with him on Cloister lying cold on the lab floor?
Both, obviously. Unless you mean to tell me a graft like yours can install itself. Do you want the job or not? We're burning starlight. It's no mystery. Soon as an employee is reported missing, dead, or out sick 2 hours in a row, their name is read aloud in the daily demotions report.
The one delivered by Auntie? Everyone tunes into that. Most folk would do anything to have their names spoken by her.
Not in this context. Maybe someday we can bottle that kind of schadenfreude and sell it at a premium. Decent. I'll have you know that profits were forecast to be in the billions in my assessment last quarter.
That's not what we're talking about. Look, we found your lab on Cloister. A friend of mine who succumbed to his graft sent me there to put an end to your work. It was damn troubling. But after speaking with your doc, I came to see that the program's got much potential. If we shift focus, reform our work, grafts could better the lives for all folk. Rasmussen's now with Doc Tinsley in Fairfield, and they're ready to restart this work if we can get your agreement. No more killing, much more progress. What do you say?
I see someone failed out of the anti-Cleo School of Persuasion. Why would I ever pursue something so dull as reform? How does it serve me?
Troopers are getting maimed in battle, and many civvies are getting sick from lack of food, clean water. Folk feel helpless. Grafts could treat all that. Some creatures can regrow limbs and safely consume tainted goods. If we give folk those same abilities, they won't have anything to fear. They can heal from all the wars done to them.
Ah, I see now. With grafts, our employees can get back to work faster and for longer hours. You might have led with that. It's brilliant. But there is one small fly in the soup. Who exactly are you to dictate to me what we should be doing? I did not even know your name before you stepped through this door.
When I joined up in Tau Ceti, I was promised that if I proved myself, demonstrated exceptionalism, the moment would come where I could make a pitch for my own future. I ensured the safety of the delegates at the peace talks. I helped hunt down the fiend who destroyed our base on Golden Ridge. So yeah, I'd say the moment I'm owed has arrived.
Fine. Perhaps there is an opportunity here to expand our user base. But we can only pursue such a thing if we secure the funding. I could approach my business partner to this end, but I will require proof that this little reformation of yours is a viable investment. As such, you need to prove that a grafted trooper can achieve what the average one cannot.
You say that as though you have something in mind.
I do. The commander of our fortified position on Praetor has been chomping at the bit for a show of force, to rally the troops in our market share, so to speak. He will have all the minute details, of course, but assisting him and demonstrating your prowess will give us the leverage we need. I could tell you possessed a modicum of business sense. Head to Praetor. I'll send a reporter with camera drones to meet you there and debrief with our ground forces.
Hold on. You didn't say anything about this being filmed.
Heroism is nothing without exciting footage and a talking head to sell it to the masses. So do make sure you put on a good show. Off you go, then.
Huh. All right. I guess we're going to Praetor.
For the next fiscal semi-decade, credit where it's due. To me, as your chief executive, I've fostered...
Experience the most sought-after inebriates on the
Illusions, jealousy, hard feelings, really...
exclusively here at the bottom runner.
Whoa. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. police. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Freedom of choice.
It's just
You
crazy,
want
man.
Auntie's
Every
choice.
time.
Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just three
I think they
pills
could
and
have done
an ointment
something
away.
better with
Why
instead
choose
of
just
having
any
us come all
choice
the way
when you
here
could
and then
choose
go there, and
Auntie's choice?
that's a little.
Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pet Pills. Good for what you want Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Well, at least we can pretty much get to any place easily. I think there's one place we haven't been to on this planet, and it's probably the place we're going to.
That reporter's gotta be nearby. Ain't keen to jump to conclusions, but I think I got a notion of what we're doing here.
I'm Orlin Crawford, the outsourced but never outmatched wartime correspondent for the ACS Undisputed Claim. You must be the grafted soldier, here to show us all what you can do.
The name's Inez, and yes, Willard Conan sent me to help you with some sort of... I don't know what exactly.
Now, let's not skip on introductions. Who is this you have with you? I'll just put you down as a trusted ally then.
Never seen a grafted trooper in action before, but I'm looking forward to watching you work. Your mission, trooper, is to capture the Protectorate blockade to the north. Their defenses are too great to face head-on, so you'll want to sneak in through the back entrance. We've obtained the entry codes through great effort.
My camera drones will be filming the action from above, so do put on a good show. Blow up a few things, and use Inez's abilities to demonstrate the might of Auntie's choice. Yes?
Look around. What troopers do you think I can spare for this little stunt? I've got to hold this position in case you fail and rile the Protectorate even further. They've detained several of our scouts. I'd like to see them returned. If you deliver this weapons cache to them and free them, they might offer some aid in the fight.
This is quite the opportunity. Normally, a POW might be written off as shrinkage, an unfortunate, unavoidable loss. But their rescue will be worth far more in publicity.
So what? If I hadn't come along, you all would have left those troopers to rot.
Our motto is to leave no man behind, unless it breaches our contract and promises financial penalties, which this does. Now, take these codes for the back door and go.
Once you infiltrate the blockade, neutralize our foes, and open the gates, our remaining troops will move in to secure the blockade for ourselves. Any questions? The drilling crew near the chemical plant is working to punch a path through the mountains. You could use such a path, but for some reason, their job is taking longer than expected.
Or you could go through the Automech production facility north of here. But that's where the scout who brought us the codes lost his life. So proceed with caution and a loaded gun.
Though I trust you may fare better than that poor sod did, I do look forward to seeing you take the fight to the Protectorate. It's about time Auntie gave him a good walloping. Ooh, and spare some time for me after you emerge victorious, won't you? What am I saying? Of course you will! Who wouldn't want to be interviewed for the wireless? Go on now!
I'm pretty sure that I've cleared that whole thing out. Unless they repopulated it. No, I don't think I've been through there. I think that's been sealed. Let's see, have I? No, I have not been here. And they were saying go around the back. Oh, this is that place that has those, I've been through here. Because I got stuff from all those guys. This is going the wrong way. Let's see if we can get there from there. He said to go from the back, so... yeah. Bodies found. I killed all these guys. And I've been through here pretty righteously.
Yeah.
Well, let's just save it in case they start shooting.
Here we are, about to kick the proverbial mantisaur nest. Hope you're ready for your close-up. Damn, of course they got a bunker mech. We need to take it by surprise.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Rise, without alerting the other troopers, mind.
I don't know if I can, holy shit. Well...
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Guns cocked and loaded.
Let's see. Do. No, not plasma. Give me some volatiles. Oh shit. That fucking thing is really...
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
God damn it, where's my, Yeah, there it is. I don't know why this...
Let us reconvene.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Bet if I go unseen. Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
Recommencing hostility. There you are.
Grenade! Away!
Through his beneficent guidance. Swiftly moving to cover.
Just turtle.
It is a privilege to die.
Oh, fuck.
Replenishing my firearm. Hastening to cover. They cut me.
It is a privilege to die. Prudence dictates. Unpredictable fate for the base individual is a privilege to die.
Taking cover, we shall stay thereafter. Loading anew.
It is a privilege to die for the... Let's open the gate for that reporter and the troops before these bodies get cold.
All right. Yeah, let the automech take care of the guys. That was nice. Let's go ahead and save that. We got a whole bunch of buildings to go through. Yeah, all these guys back here really got torn up, man. There's so much stuff around here.
Psst! Over here! Let us out!
Nothing here.
Just want to say I'm a big fan of your work.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know who this guy is, but why are they acting like that? Is there something up here? No, okay. Let's go over to that building. Well, we took care of those corporate guys pretty soundly. Protectorate or whoever the fuck they were. Anybody else in here? Baseball card. Good. Well, there ain't no more automechs, but I got 900 points for doing that, so I guess it was worth it. I guess you guys are gonna just wait, because I'm pilfering shit. I'm not gonna let you come in here and take all my goodies. Yeah, knock, 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 bitch. Man, there's nothing in here? Alright, let's go. Let's... Alright, so... You know, you guys aren't saying anything. Is that the reporter? I guess so.
Over here! Let's have a word. Well, the blockade is ours now, but the way in which you captured it lacked a certain finesse, shall we say. Not sure my drone's footage will show what we were looking for.
That hasn't stopped you lot from spinning a story before. You said something about an interview earlier. Well, I'll answer your questions. You'll make me look good in return?
It's audio only, Trooper. And you're working with a true professional now. Let me work, huh? Relax. Be authentically you, though you'd be wise to throw in a tagline or two. Ready?
Well,
Great! Recording's already begun. I'm here, live at the scene with the fearsome grafted soldier Inez. It's a shame you cannot see this, dear listener, for it is impressive indeed. Inez, your destruction of those dastardly Protectorate troops was awe-inspiring. You must feel like the employee of the month, having brought such a decisive victory to Auntie's choice.
I'm just, doing my part. I joined up because I believed in our mission, to liberate Arcadia. Reckon my actions illustrate that more than anything I could ever say. I ain't sure what else to say. What does the audience want to hear exactly?
They want to hear sordid details, but not so sordid that it'll staunch their worst buying habits. Now focus and don't fret. We'll clean this up in post. Dear audience, the voice you just heard is that of the soldier's close associate and eyewitness to the battle and the marvelous carnage littering the land. You also freed some of our troopers from the Protectorate's fiendish grasp. One can only imagine the torture they suffered. Tell us about it. The rescue, in detail if you would.
Look, I did what anyone with an ounce of sense would do. Ain't gonna leave one of my own in such a state. And if I had it my way, I would have acted sooner. Yeah, that's exactly right. I plan on doing everything in my power to bring a swift end to this war, and keep as many civvies out of harm's way as possible.
A heartwarming sentiment, but not too swift an end to the war, I hope. It's good for business, as we all know. In any case, those soldiers can finally return to their postings again. Now, I have a question about your abilities, Inez. What sets a trooper like you apart from the rest?
These graphs make me stronger. Good in a bind. I know I'm a bit of a curiosity. Ain't too many of us left. But there is so much good we can do with grafting, if we try. I got a plan, see? To start the grafting program up again. The research is promising, and with the right backing, it could be a product that can better the lives of everyone.
A fascinating idea. I think we'd all sleep soundly if we knew more of you were running amok on our behalf. Before we wrap, have you anything else of note to tell our undoubtedly enraptured audience?
I got one. Ain't just a tested and true product that'll put you over the top. A graft like mine might also get you into orbit.
Ah, I see. A bit of cheeky product placement for zero-G whiskey. Very well done, you. And that's a wrap. You can go back to slouching or sneering or whatever else it is you do. No, it's I who should be thanking you. Between your manner on camera and all the lurid details you shared, the public will be intrigued indeed.
Well, that's a damn sight better than I was anticipating. Willard will have to make good on our deal now. Let's head back and speak with him.
You do that, and I will remain here, burdened by the drudgery of war. Farewell.
Okay, let's go back to the landing pad. And go see this Willard guy. Hopefully this is it. I mean, I want to be able to open up Inez's second line of things. Oh, okay, we're almost at 28.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Fizzos,
assembled and vastly replanted. Try an artificial meal.
Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110%
Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption.
God, you gotta run that gauntlet of,
The story of
ad
Anti-Cleo versus
drones.
the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Anti-Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the
Ugh. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
I'm Jean Turfer Tyler, 6th base person for the Anti-Cleo Diamond. Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
The recipe of our exclusive cocktail is our most
Whenever I
closely
see that
guarded
moon man's grinning face,
Our competitors would kill to find out. Can you discern its ingredients?
So the conquering heroes have returned from the blockade. The footage I received tells the story it needs to, but I am rather disappointed by the absence of excitement, of pizzazz. But a win is a win, as middling achievers often say. Oh, where are my manners? Commander, Inez, meet our new benefactor. This is the business partner I spoke to you about, and she has graciously agreed to fund our new venture.
Yes, we've met. Now, let's not get overly ahead of ourselves. Putting on a show is 40% of the battle. The remaining 60% is messaging.
Well, I'd say these two certainly made our correspondence job easier. Only Auntie herself could have done a finer job at providing sound bites.
Let's try not to exaggerate. It was a fine showing. Now, with her as the face of the brand, we might really have something.
Look, I know I ain't exactly the profile of a business partner, but I know medicine, and I know the potential of grafts more than anyone. You'll not find my experience anywhere.
Perhaps so, but unfortunately I can't be expected to simply take your word for it. You know how it is. Low-level workers have a certain flair for lying and grifting, whilst concurrently exaggerating all accomplishments and ills.
But we can trust your word as her current supervisor. What sort of performance review might you give this associate?
Well, it's easy to go on soldiering when you trust the one giving the orders.
Well, that's a reasonable endorsement. Wouldn't fit in the one-line write-in space for her quarterly appraisal, but I suppose you couldn't know.
So we have a deal then? I admit that the raid and the interview may not have gone as swimmingly as I would have liked, but there is something there.
Suppose I can make good on the funding after all. We'll see in time where this arrangement leaves us. In any case, good day.
So that's it. We're clear to restart the grafting program, and you'll abide by my demands. No more senseless killing. No more hurting folk?
Of course not. Unless said folk agree to it. Yes, we are at an agreement. Consider this a bonus for your efforts. When the time is right, I will reach out to you for further planning. You have been instrumental, soldier. Inez, well done indeed.
I'll settle for a moment of rest, Commander. Thanks.
Okay. We are done with that. We have Inez's advanced mod kit. Which means now we can take care of her second thing, advanced, whatever you can do with her, which is nice.
Taste and meal you can imagine, plus
So,
a few more that you can't imagine, but that we can sell you recipes
Now-
for.
Experience the most sought-after inebriates on the...
Free purple berries.
The term parasite-free indicates the fact that
We've got Ozza.
Whoa. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
God, I hate that. It keeps on looping that.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
You know what? I think I don't have to take this damn train. I should be able to fast travel. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is so goofy of me. Whatever. We're here now. Alright, let's get there. That was... Oh, well.
Have time for a chat, Commander?
Alright, let's see what Inez has to say.
Willard, Vice President Conan, sent me a message just now about how the investment meeting went. Seems he showed off the footage from the blockade, interview and all, and they all agreed to fund the grafting program and start it up again in earnest. I think we actually pulled this off, Commander. They even thought to bring me into middle management for the program. Can you believe it? After you and I finish what we set out to do for Arcadia, of course. I'd say closing these rifts take priority over a career change. I'm realizing now that I never really imagined something like this was possible after ending my contract like that. Never thought I'd be at the forefront of a military campaign. Never thought I'd be able to change much about Auntie's Choice, let alone that I'd want to. But here I am. Reckon you could say I proved myself after all. Thank you, Commander, for everything. Anyhow, that's enough sorting my thoughts for the moment. We got a galaxy to save.
Okay, let's go and do a little bit of healing. And we're going to end this here. I'm going to break down some stuff and whatever. And when we pick it back up, we're going to do Oz's thingamabob. Alright, so until next time, this is Old Man Alchemist saying Pete, stay cool and peace.